while, so I'm gonna probably build it right over in that area there. So hopefully the goats don't come over here and try to knock the camera down too much. I have a lot of digging to do and all that fun stuff, but this seems to be about the safest place to actually do the digging. So I'll check back and forth here as I do the work. See, just seeing if anybody's out here chatting. I'm gonna take you guys over here because the goats seem to be more enthralled with the logs that I hauled in. They're trying to get stuff going. Jenna, good morning. I'm building a goat obstacle course, so I'm just over here working on it. And I'm popping in. Colleen, good morning. Glad you're here. I'm working on this. Chaito, how you doing? I'm building a little obstacle course for the goats here. If you take a look, I just got done digging this hole. I was kind of a long distance away, and the goats, I brought the logs in to set up, and they're wanting to strip the bark off of it. It doesn't hurt them. They're doing goat stuff. So I'm gonna get this post finished up here. You can see that I just punched a hole in the ground, and I'm gonna get this all set up and everything else. It's always a lot of fun. So yeah. Oh, Jenna, it's fine. I'm sharing with people that are interested in the lives and farm life and doing all of our stuff. So the girls are out there; they're getting beefed up for their milking, and the rest of the goats, they're right over there investigating all of the rest of the supplies. So I'm just out here doing my thing, working and doing all the fun stuff. I know that there's a lot of other folks in our community that are live right now too. And so I just thought, well, I'll pop on here and put together this quick goat obstacle course for everybody to watch and maybe get some ideas if they own goats and do all that stuff. So I'm going to get back to work on this here. I got to go grab some more tools and stuff, but you can watch Winona do her little feeding session right there. So hi, Winona. Hi, girl. How you doing? Yeah, you're busy. And then you'll be able to see Hazelnut run over here, one of my bird dogs. She's just slinking around. Yeah, come here, Hazel. Good girl. Yeah, she's over there running around. All right, I gotta grab tools. And I'll pop in and try to read the chat. I can't read it from over here, but I'll pop over and try to communicate with everybody the best I can. Oh, Hazel, that's enough. No reason to cry. I figured I would show you guys what our soil's like here and why it might not be conducive for gardening. It is actually volcanic ash, and this is from an eruption at the Newberry caldera. And you can see it's got little pieces of pumice in it, and it's got all kinds of different stuff, decomposed plant material and everything else. It actually packs down really good, and that's why I'm not putting any concrete or gravel. If these little goat toys, they rot out, they just go in the burn pile in the winter, and we redo it in the spring. But because we're in such an arid climate, we don't have to really worry about anything breaking down. We don't have to bring in a bunch of pressure treated lumber or anything else. So it actually works out really good. Everything stays super dry here, so we don't have a lot of issues. You can see the sun's coming up. It's a beautiful morning up here in the mountains, and you can tell that it got cold last night. When I got up this morning, it was 37, and you can smell people. They have their fires going and all that kind of stuff, and so it actually works out really good. So I'm gonna go get the other parts of this and keep going, so I'll pop right back in. All right, you babies. You guys got that vlog yet? I want Jonah. Okay, baby. Yeah, I like that. Oh, you can hear, you can definitely hear Hazelnut over there. She's getting jealous because I'm digging. She loves to dig. That's all she's about. Let me go back through here. What's the weirdest things I've ever seen in the mountains? Oh, I've seen a lot of weird things. Probably more times than not, I wish I would have thought to take pictures, but I did see a deer carcass 20 feet up a tree, and that's from a mountain lion. I didn't think that they would actually string a deer carcass up a tree. I love the mountains. It's great up here. I mean, it's quiet, it's serene. Of course, everybody's got their little farm going on, but it's a great place, and we can do what we want, how we want, and nobody in the city telling us we can't have our roosters or goats or our turkeys or anything else. So we love it. So it's a lot of fun. Keep going here. That'll work. Nice ramp. I'll check. You baby's gonna like this, huh? Good. Little obstacle course. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, there's some pretty crazy stuff out here in the mountains. We always try to do the best we can, and we always got to make sure, especially as we farm, we got other special considerations to take in for the animals. We have to make sure they have the right feed, that they're not getting too cold, that they're not getting wet, all that kind of stuff. So, but goats need constant entertainment or else they get into trouble. So I got to go grab some screws and all that kind of stuff. I'll be right back, and I'll turn you guys over to the rest of the herd. You guys can just watch these guys do their thing. There we go. Had to go get the good old screw gun and some screws. Get this thing put up. Oh, what do you guys think of that? Huh? You guys think that's pretty cool? Super quick and easy obstacle to build. Go ahead and swing over here. It's a lot of fun. Simple yet effective. Sharon. Super easy. Hey, mainly what's going on? I'm not doing anything as fancy as your pavilion, but I just built this little goat obstacle. Just slapped some stuff together, did all that stuff, and you know, having a good time. I'm gonna go snag up one of the little goats and put him up there, see what he thinks of it. But I just took a couple of pine trunks that I had left over and dug the holes and set those in and just screwed down this piece of rough sawn juniper here. And because it's got just too many defects to really be used as any kind of effective stuff. CE, how's it going? Just building a little goat obstacle here. Did some digging and set the posts and did all that kind of stuff. And now I'm going to throw the little black and white guy, peppercorn, up here. Come on, yeah. Oh, don't you be shy. What do you think of that, Pep? What's up, buddy? I'll come in a little bit, okay? You'll be fine. What do you think of that, Pep? Come on. He's more interested in eating the bark. Once they get the bark stripped off, it'll be pretty good. Yeah, they're gonna strip these down and they'll be all peeled out. I don't even have to worry about peeling it. So yeah, good stuff. Man, we got all kinds of people popping in, popping out, doing all that fun stuff. I'm sure that Labor Day, everybody's enjoying their stuff. But mainly, yeah, this morning I was watching the pavilion construction. I was like, huh, I wonder if I do a quick and simple goat obstacle course here, if everybody would dig doing that. So mainly for the alpine goats, for Sharon and Ozzy, they need the training on really narrow stuff. So Gabs, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. So yeah, we put this up. I'm just trying to get them to like actually use it because goats love to climb. So come on, Pep. Come on, buddy. Come here, Pep. Come here, bud. Hi, Pep. What do you think of that? Come on, buddy. That's pretty cool, huh? You can get a good vantage point, huh? Come on. Yeah. I imagine at some point in time they're gonna probably hop up there and do their thing. Yeah, I'm enjoying my Labor Day here and getting a little farm work done. I got some other stuff I'm gonna be doing too, but I just wanted to pop in live, trying different times of the day also. So trying to get some stuff. Yeah, these guys. Ozzy found a good head scratcher, so maybe it was good, huh, Oz? Huh, buddy? Is that a good head scratcher, buddy? Oh yeah, nice and solid. Definitely liking it. GPC, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by. I just got done building this goat obstacle course. Just putting stuff together out here. And well, obviously, if they're not going to use it as a, you know, like an actual obstacle course, I guess we put in one heck of a head scratcher for them. And they're eating the bark off there too. So some people will say, oh, pine is horrible for goats and all this other stuff, and it depends on the species of pine. But what we have is we have lodgepole pine. You notice that they're very straight and they're very uniform, so to speak. And the goats love it, and they're not toxic to the goats. A lot of pine has arsenic in it, but for whatever reason, it doesn't affect the goats the same as it does humans. Um, and we let the goats browse on it. They don't get sick, and it's supposed to be quote unquote a natural dewormer. So GPC, we have two roosters right now. We have our copper Moran, and we have a Americana rooster, but they're doing their thing in the coop right now. I did get the two free hens yesterday, and I wish I would have got a picture or a video for you, because the way that they had their setup, and I've been repeating this over and over and over because it's crazy. They had little A-frames out in their yard, and they had the roosters tied off to leashes. They had like 30 roosters out there. They had game fowl, they had Americanas, bantams, all the different breeds of rooster that you could imagine, and they're all crowing at once. There's like 50 roosters on this farm, and they had little chicken jail cells too. When the roosters were naughty, they'd put them in the jail cells. So it was really cool. I'm going to see if I can go back over to their house and get some pictures or video of it, because I've never seen anything like it. They were a lot of fun, but yeah, I got to get some pictures and video of that for you and CE, because you guys would really, it was fascinating. It looked like a sled dog camp in Alaska, because all the chickens were out and they were doing all their stuff. So are you guys enjoying this? Obviously it's a new thing, new toy, so they're definitely enjoying it. Nutmeg, you want to try it? Here, girl. Oh, the wily little goat. Here. That's what it's for. Get up there, girl. And Nutmeg, she might actually use it for what it's used for. Oh, good girl. There you go. Good girl. Come here, girl. Come on. There you go. Good girl, Arabelle. Nice vantage point, huh, Arabelle? She's a good girl. You like that, don't you, Arabelle? Pepper's down here rubbing his horns on it. Working out good. Oh, yeah. So goats, we feed them granular mineral, and because they don't have a coarse tongue like a horse or a cow, so giving them mineral rocks and salt licks and stuff, we don't do that. Some people do. It's fine. It's all that stuff. Real Outdoors Living, thank you so much for stopping by. We just got done putting up this goat obstacle course. If you go back in the video, you can see it and everything. But the minerals, we give them a 16-8 blend mineral. It's made by Payback, and so they get to free range their minerals, and so they actually chew on them, and then they crunch them up. It sounds like cereal when they eat it. It's kind of fun, but it does really good. It gives them a nice shiny coat. It gives them a lot of supplements, and for our milking goats, it produces very good quality milk, a lot of cream. We also supplement in alfalfa pellets and all that kind of stuff. The goats are so much fun. They can be a bit tricky, but if you build a good fence and you give them lots of entertainment, obviously anything new to them is solid entertainment, so they absolutely love it. My alpine goats over there are doing what alpine goats do, and that's eat everything. Aren't you, Oz? Hi, baby boy. Nutmeg, get up there. Get up there, Maggie. Good girl. Giving them some more entertainment here. We have all kinds of toys on the farm. So if you look over there, we gave them a little platform. Let's see, Daly, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. So they have their little platform over here, and they like that, but they kind of get bored with it. And then they have the kids slide right there that comes off the spool. They jump up there. Sometimes they'll actually slide down. Hi, Gabs, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. So all the toys we can give them, it gets better. So they definitely like that. Ozzy, I just put that in the ground. Do not dig that up. Goats are naughty, okay? They're very naughty. Yeah. Let's see. CE. Oh, okay. he's got a lot of wind. We get wind in the afternoon here. It comes, this way on your camera is north, and this way is south. So the wind comes from this direction predominantly. So, Ozzy, come on. Got to pack it back down. All right. So I was showing people earlier, I don't know, I don't set any of this in concrete. But what we have for soil here, which, so let's see, it is 9 o'clock in the morning where I'm at. So it's just 9 a.m. Pacific time where I'm at. So if you look at this soil, you'll notice it's got little pieces of pumice in it and everything else. This is actually volcanic ash from an ancient volcanic eruption. And if you go down to the river where it's eroded, you can see the layers of strata from where all the volcanic cycles have actually erupted. But this soil is really soft, so it doesn't take very long to dig. You can dig down 2 or 3 feet in about 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes with a set of post hole diggers. So this is all volcanic ash from the Newberry crater. That's where we live. And it's got all kinds of stuff in it. It's got duff, and which is like the pine needles that fall and rot and everything else. So we live in a volcanic caldera on the side of a shield volcano, if you're familiar with volcanology or geology. And this thing has erupted violently in the past, and there's still a geothermal hot spring on top of the mountain. So there's a geothermal project going on up there. So up at one of the lakes, you can dig down 2 inches and 135-degree water boils out. So, but it's a lot of fun to actually go check out. But yes, very sandy soil. It absorbs water super quick. It's not good for gardening, that's for sure. So we actually, if we garden, we have to amend the soil or actually build on top of it. There's a process called Hugelkultur, which is a German way of doing like raised beds or mound gardening. And that's a popular way to do stuff here. So this stuff is nothing but sand. Yeah, it's an active volcano. So we live around, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6 active volcanoes around us. Some of them are what are known as stratovolcanoes, which have really low tree lines, and they typically erupt out of the side. But we also have shield volcanoes, which will either erupt out of the side or vertically. It depends on the eruptive cycle. The Newberry crater erupts similar to a Hawaiian volcano. So you get your 2 different types of lava. You get a'a and pahoihoi. Pahoihoi is that really smooth stuff, and the a'a is the really jagged stuff. And you find a lot of a'a around here, just in the woods, and it's called lava tubes. And so there's little tubes that are old and hardened and everything else. It kind of flows through. But a lot of the Cascade volcanoes, they'll erupt ash and they create lahars, which is where a large glacier will melt and it floods a giant area. So you get hot steam and ash and water, and they rush down the mountains because the mountains are very steep. They come down like this, and they'll erupt and they'll blow ice and rock and ash and everything else. There's a lot of sulfur here. Out east of us, which is behind me, there's a lot of alkali actually. And so there's alkalide flats out there. There's a lot of sulfur. If you drill deep enough in a well, you will hit a lot of sulfur in the water, so it smells really bad. It's nasty. So yeah, we live in this active zone. There's a resort up there, but not for the hot spring. It's actually just for the lake. You actually have to boat across the lake about 3 miles to get to the hot spring, and then the hot spring's just on the shore. So you dig down a couple inches, the water boils out, and you can make a little pool and do all that kind of stuff. So it's pretty cool. Are you guys enjoying your new digs here? Yeah. Apparently they're really enjoying this. They're having a great time. So if it does erupt, GPC, yeah, we have to evacuate immediately. And the geological survey will let us know if we're looking at something eruptive. So. Yes, buddy. Yeah, I'll be in a second. My grandson's wanting me to go turn on a different TV show for him, so that's who you hear in the background yelling. He's wanting to watch his specific TV show. But wanted to bring you guys along to build this and do all the fun stuff. I have more stuff I have to do, of course, not here at the farm. I have to actually go take care of some other business off the farm. But wanted to share this with you, and hopefully I come back and these guys are all lined up, standing up on this new little forest tightrope that I made them, their little obstacle course ramp, and that they finish up eating the bark off of the trees here. So anyways, everybody, GPC, CE mainly, Colleen, everybody that joined in today, I thank you guys so much. 23 likes, incredible. I really appreciate it. So when I get a chance, maybe this afternoon, I'll do a walk around. I did that last night, and you'll be able to see everything else. We'll check on the chickens, we'll check on the turkeys, we'll check on the quail, and we'll do all that. But I got to get going. So thanks everybody for stopping in. I really appreciate it. Hope everybody has a wonderful Labor Day here in the U.S. and wherever else you're at. I hope you have a wonderful day.